Alright, so I wanted to show you the online homework. Again, you'd go and click where it says homework online. This is the screen that you'll see. Again, it'll list any and all of the homework assignments that are up and coming. Go ahead and click on one of them. Again, there's quite a bit of information on the screen, tells you how many problems are on there, when the assignment is due. I'll go ahead and click on one of them. Okay, so here's our first problem. Again, it's a pretty straightforward one. I just want to show a feature. It says there, you can check the answer. It tells me it's wrong. I'm going to check it again. It tells me it's wrong. Again, this was, if you had done the problem a couple of times, kept getting the wrong answer. Notice it'll tell you what problem's right, which one's wrong. If you look up here in the corner where it says number 1, there's a little X next to it, which means that the problem is incorrect. If I come back here and click on similar exercise, it gives me an option to do this problem again. And if I answer it correctly, which I did, now that problem that was previously marked incorrect is now marked as correct. Because of this feature, it is possible to get 100% on every online homework assignment. So again, as long as you're starting the homework early enough, then you'll always have the possibility of getting 100% on every homework assignment just by, again, clicking on that similar exercise button down on the bottom. So, I don't see a reason for you not to go through these problems in order, but you are able to skip around. If on any one of these problems you were stuck, you'd be able to click on these features here on the side that help me solve this. So one of them, is just going through, walking you through the steps, having you give one of these a try. View an example is, pretty similar. It's just walking you through, not actually having you input anything. The textbook would take you back to the textbook portion that covered this material, and if you wanted to, you could print the problem. Again, most of the problems, when they're short, probably easiest just to copy it down and then go to the tutoring center, or then post your question in the discussion forum. Once you're done for the day, you could go ahead and click save. Again, it saves the work that you've done. It shows you the problems that you've done right. So here, question 1 was marked correct. Question 8, which is one of the ones that I did, was marked incorrect. That's that little X there. And again, I could keep track of what problems I've done and where I need to start the next time I come back to the homework. Any one of these homework sections, you can start and stop at any time. It's not like you have to do all of the problems in one sitting. So just keep that in mind as you're doing the homework. So I just went back and I clicked on problem 2. Again, it just up above, it's just keeping track of what I have or have not done in the homework section. These 2 features here that help me solve this and view an example are going to come in quite handy when it gets to material that maybe you're not as comfortable with. So I just want to remind folks about those 2 buttons in particular. I think that's it for the online homework. If I wanted to go directly to quizzes, I could click here where it says quizzes, and there's the chapter 1 quiz. Another way to get to the quizzes is coming back here to this navigation menu where it says online quizzes. Again, it would take me back to the same page. So chapter 1 quiz over here on the side tells me how long I gave you guys to take it, which was 60 minutes. You do get 2 attempts. Okay, so again, there's the work. It says I'm ready to start, so go ahead and click it. And it looks a lot like the home. Difference is you don't have those extra features on the side to help you out. So you go through, again, you could go back and forth. They are timed, but for the most part, I think I give students plenty of time so they don't feel rushed through the material. You would go ahead and go through, answer all of the questions, and click submit. Again, it's telling me I didn't do all of the problems, so once you do that, it'll go ahead and grade them for you. You'd be able to come back and look at your scores by clicking here where it says review test. Okay. And I clicked where it says go to results. It's one way for me to see the scores. If I wanted to come back and review the quizzes, there's another way for me to do that, again by clicking on the buttons there that say review. So that's the online homework and the online quizzes.